and how we can get more of it. Hey, Carla, thank you for joining, honey. How are you? So, I am excited because we are at the end of March. Carla says, I have a book at the publishers. Woo, woo. Congratulations, Carla. That's so exciting. Make sure you share with us here in the community. Hashtag I did that when your book has been released so we can cheer you on. I'm so excited about that because that's an amazing thing. And what I'm about to share is probably something that you want to stay tuned on because it's great to release a book, but you do it to make some money, right? You've utilized the publisher. So it's probably a vanity publisher, right? A publisher you had to pay. Is that correct, Carla? Because if you had to pay them, that means you want to make that money back and hopefully be able to do that from generating book sales, right? So if that's you, not just Carla, for any of you that want to generate revenue from your book sales, put in the comments, get money. Because I want to get together with anyone that's willing to show up here in Hampton Roads and sit down and let's talk about it. Let's talk about your goals for your book because Q1 is done. Well, it's almost done. We got 2 days left, right? So Q1 is almost over. The first quarter of 2019 is almost bye-bye, right? And many of you had these lofty goals, these great goals, these amazing goals on January 1, right? And here we are almost 3 months later, and some of you haven't quite gotten there yet. And unfortunately, many of you, not only have you not reached your goal, some of you don't really know why. And what's even scary is that some of you don't know how, right? You have this goal. You're not sure why you didn't reach it because you thought you had a plan. But then some of you don't, you have this goal, but you really, really, really don't know how to go about making it happen. You know, making money doesn't happen by accident. Sorry. Sorry. You know, and I know some of you are hopeful about your book because your book is so inspiring. And you believe because your book is so inspiring that people are just going to automatically buy it. I mean, you're hopeful about it, right? But as you watch this, I want you to type in the comments. You ready? Hope is not a strategy. Yeah, I said it. Hope is not a strategy. Hey, Tanya, thank you for joining. Tanya R. Moore is one of the co-authors in my upcoming anthology, Fiercely Speaking. So make sure you're following the amazing Tanya R. Moore. So yes, hope is not a strategy. So what I want to do is get together with 15 women who are willing to be honest and have a true dialogue, straight, no chaser, about where they are with their book sales and why they aren't generating sales and therefore aren't making any money. So we can shift that around and execute a plan, right? Come up with a strategy and have a plan for how that will change for quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. So you can end this year on top. How many of you had some goals when January 1 started? When this year came in, how many of you had goals? And you really were committed to them and thought that you would be able to sell more books than what you're selling or leverage your book in a more stronger capacity than what's actually happening. Yeah, I know many of you, right? Just put the little hand emoji in the comments if that's you. No shame to the game, right? Hey, Duran, welcome into the broadcast. Duran is the founder of Black Therapist Rock and one of my co-authors from Unchain Me Mama. So make sure you're following the amazing Duran Young as well. So we're talking about generating more money, selling more books, and how we can execute that, right? In the next quarter. Because this one here, it's almost done. It's almost done. So we will be having a local get-together in Hampton Roads on April 6th. On April 6th. If you want the details, say, give me the deets. But we'll post it up top in the comments. We'll post all the information right up top in the comments. I'll edit the thread and put that up there for you. And we're getting together at the Freemason Abbey, and we're going to talk about how you can generate revenue from your book. Because that's nothing that's reserved just for me. I'm not the only person that can generate money from your book. right? It's something that's available to all of us, but not all of us know how. Not all of us understand the process. But one thing I am sure of is that all of us want to make money. All of us want to recoup the investment that we made. All of us want our books to reach the masses. So I'm looking for 15 ladies who are willing to be honest, straight, no chaser, and have an intimate conversation, which is why I only want 15, intimate conversation about the actions you have taken or not, right? And then how we can change things around. So I want you guys right now to tag an author that you know in the comments right now. Right now. An author that you know, tag them in the comments because they need to hear this. Because who knows? We may go virtual from the location. We may. I don't know yet. But you got to be in it to win it, right? So put them in the comments. Tag a friend that's an author. Put them in the comments. So if we do decide to have the virtual option for people to join in and get some of the goods we'll be sharing on April 6th, then we can make sure that they're alerted and that they're involved. But I'm going to tell you what, it's nothing like being in the room. It's nothing like being in the room because we're not going to live stream the whole thing. We may live stream certain components, but we may not live stream the whole thing. So we definitely would love you to be in the room April 6th, and it's at the Freemason Abbey, which is in downtown Norfolk. And I believe it's from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., so just 2 hours. We're not going to keep your time. You guys know I'm a stickler for time. My co-authors could tell you. I probably have the fastest co-author meetings that's ever been recorded. Our meetings last a good 45 minutes and all the information is disseminated and all the questions are answered. So when it comes to time and keeping on the timeline, I'm pretty good at that. And so I respect your time. I respect you as an author, and I want you to win. I want you to win. And in order for you to win, you have to take action. So I hope you're willing to meet all of us down at the Freemason Abbey, April 6th, between 5 and 7 p.m. so we can have books and bourbon. Yes, that's the name of the event. Somebody put in the comments, books and bourbon. I love that. So we can talk straight, no chaser, about all of your actions that you've taken so far in Q1 and what we're going to do differently, right, in Q2 to make the money, to generate the book sales, to leverage the book for its most impactful reach so that you can get all that you've invested emotionally, financially, so that you can see the return. There is nothing wrong with generating revenue from your book. So can we stop trying to play humble? I just got to say it. Can we stop trying to play humble and be honest that we want our books to reach the masses? That we want to see our books hit bestsellers lists? That we want people to be talking about it and there to be a buzz about this amazing, meaningful manuscript, our masterpiece that we've put out there? Can we be honest about it? Because if we can, then we can shift the momentum, right? And ride that puppy to generate the revenue that we've envisioned. To reach the women that's waiting to hear what it is you have to say. Because your book can be amazing. Your story can be impactful. But guess what? If nobody knows about it, how is it going to help anyone? Right, that part. So join me April 6th, 5 to 7 p.m. in Norfolk at the Freemason Abbey, right downtown. It's a free event. I'm not buying your food. I'm not buying your drinks, but I will pour into you on how to establish your Q2, 3, and 4 goals for 2019 to generate the revenue you need for your meaningful manuscript. So again, I will edit the post above. Make sure you tag a friend. You share this post. Any author that you know that's in this area or those willing to drive in, we'd love to see you. And we're capping it at 15. So stay tuned. We'll have the post above. And I will see you next weekend. Love you. Bye.